So I'm sitting here thinking, like, how do I start this video? How do I talk about the Fuji X-T3, the camera I've purchased four times easily? And I decided that it's not much to talk about. I mean, this is an amazing camera in 2025. Is it the greatest camera in the world? No. Is it the greatest battery in the world? No. It's just a great camera, though, in general. I have been using this on and off since 2020. I didn't buy it brand new. I wasn't big into Fuji back then. I was a big Sony guy. And I have found that every time I've gotten rid of this camera, and the X-T2, by the way, I don't have it right now, the X-T2, but it seems to always work its way back into my life. I always end up with this camera. This is a amazing little powerhouse. 26 megapixels, phase detection, contrast detection. Actually, let me confirm that last one. I might have made that last one up. Hold on. Yeah, no, I was right. Contrast detect, as well as phase detection. And while it's not the most superior autofocus in the world, it is a great camera nonetheless. Look at my whole point to this video isn't to tell you about its specs. It isn't to tell you about how it feels good in the hands. If you have big hands, maybe a grip will help you. I don't mean battery grip. I've never been a battery grip guy. I think it makes the camera way bigger than it needs to be. But I've used this camera for personal and professional use up until a few weeks ago, where I had to do a baby shower and I used this as my B camera and I got plenty of photos with it. So, what I want to do, if you will indulge me, and you could log off now once I tell you this, but I'm going to play a bunch of photos that I've taken with this camera between 2020 and 2025 to let you know that stop worrying about the specs, stop worrying about the autofocus, stop worrying about all this stuff. If you have a good enough camera in your hands, you could still capture some amazing photos. But there's something about the photos coming from this camera, the X-T4 camera, those have a little different twinge than the X-T5. Nothing wrong with either of them. I just prefer this one. This is actually what I've been using this camera the most for. It has been my street photography master for whenever I've used it. And street photography for me isn't always walking down the street, taking pictures of people and that kind of stuff. To me, is walking down the street, I see the New York City skyline, I stop and I take a photo of it. Guess what? I took a photo while I was out on the street. Not textbook definition, but it's what it means to me. So I am playing this slideshow at about 1 second per photo. So I don't want to inundate you with the photos. I don't want to bore you with the photos, but I want you to see what's possible with this X-T3 in 2025. If you're still here at the other side, we'll catch up. So listen, I am no streetwise Samuel. That's not his name, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm not a Roman Fox. I'm not a person who gets paid to do street photography. I'm not a guy who gets, to professionally go out there and do this stuff. And those photos weren't professionally quality photos. But to me, those are some of the photos I really thought, like, wow, I took that with a camera that came out pre 2020. And people are acting like just because it's not a 2024 2025 body that it's useless and you shouldn't get it. There's a lot of things you don't want with this body, and that's the battery life. But if enough batteries in your pocket, it doesn't make a difference. It's an amazing sensor. It has an amazing ability to capture an amazing photo. Amazing, 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 amazing. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you made it this far, thank you. And if you didn't make it this far, then I'm not thanking you at all. Have a good one. Until next time, it's your Uncle Mo.